Did you know one of Berkshire's railway stations was once the least used in the entire county? Today we're at Midgham Station, a quiet stop on the line between Reading and Newbury, with just two small platforms and a peaceful rural setting. It's easy to see why this station flies under the radar. But there's more here than you might expect. In this video, we're taking a full tour of Midgham Station to see what facilities it has, what trains stop here, and what makes this tiny station part of the local railway network. Hello everybody, welcome to Midgham Station here in Berkshire. As I say, it is the former least used station in the county. Has got replaced a couple of years ago by another station. And before we get into today's video fully, time for a little quiz question for you. How many times since the station opened has the name of this station been changed? Is it A, once, B, twice, or C, 4 times? Bonus points if you can give all the answers and the names. And I'll reveal all a little bit later in the video. That time for the full station tour. And we are currently on platform 1, having done the introduction walking across the level crossing. So that is a view of the station here at Midgham. So what have we actually then got if we take a little walk down? Got a useful thing saying where to go for rail replacement buses. There we go, Midgham. So you've got help point, some outside seating, your electronic timetable indicator thing, some little bike racks, a little bus stop style shelter open to all the elements, and a nice little bit of greenery garden. There's some daffodils and whatnot, which is quite nice. That is pretty much everything here on platform 1. That is just a view of it. Looking back the other way, I'm not going to go all the way down to the bottom. There's nothing else to show you down there. Right, I will come back to you shortly when we're over on platform 2. One thing to be aware of, there is no bridges to cross the line here. You do have to use level crossing when it is open, which you can see is directly ahead of us, but to get to it you have to go down the little ramp. So both platforms are step free. There we go, that's level crossing for you. Yeah, if you just step off of the station, probably less than 2 minutes walk away, you get to a little swing bridge over at the River Kennet, which is very nice, as we are following the Kennet Valley here. Yes, this is very nice here. The wee little place you can live in and everything. Imagine having some of those houses with your back garden right by the river. Let's just, so you can even walk alongside it here. It's 3 miles to Thatcham and 7 miles to Newbury along the Kennet and Avon cycle route. There we go. Yes. Nice way to have a pleasant walk if you've ever come to visit Midgham. And of course you've got a watering hole next door as well. Yeah, if you do ever come and have your own little adventure to Midgham, we come and have a look at the little swing bridge and everything. The road badge, free house, very, very nice in there. Yeah, I would recommend a little visit there. I just need to take a little break, warm up slightly. Yes, I would recommend it. Now time to head back to the station. As you see, it's not actually on a main road. Yep. And more importantly, we're actually not in the village of Midgham here at Midgham Station. The station is actually about 2 miles away from the village it's named after. Oh, hello. Got water and stuff in there. So here we are back at the lovely level crossing. All clear. There we go, bars and narrows from Midgham, and the car park for the station is free. Given how quiet the station actually is, it's not a bad little sized car park actually. You've even got a waiting bench outside and all various information, including onward travel information. And train times. So here we are on platform 2 at Midgham. If we just come down to the bottom, there we go, that's a view of the station as a whole. So then facilities wise here on platform 2, which heads towards towards Reading and everything, there is a small covered shelter. The help point. Again, the electronic digital display units, ticket machine, and there are some outside benches. Again, that is it. So yeah, not that much here really. But given how quiet it actually is enough. It's enough to facilitate what's needed really. Let's come down the bottom. You can probably see it's quite a curve of track to coming in. There we go, that's just a view of Midgham Station from pretty much the far end. So yeah, the history of the railways here at Midgham in Berkshire. As I said, it is the former least used station for the county. When the station first opened, it was formerly known as Woolhampton. And as I said, we are located in the village of Woolhampton, 2 miles from Midgham, which the station's named after. The station opened at the same time as the line in 1847. And in 1873, it was renamed Midgham. British Rail subsequently renamed it Midgham Halt in 1964, before reverting it back to Midgham in 1969. So, the answer to the quiz question, the station has been named, or had 4 different names: Woolhampton, Midgham, Midgham Halt, and back to Midgham. It also featured in second small disagreement information film for the US service personnel in 1943, and that film was called A Welcome to Britain. And most importantly, the passenger numbers for the last couple of years here at Midgham. In the 2023-2024 Office and Rail and Road recording period, Midgham Station had 36,230 entries and exits according to the ORR statistics, while in the 2024-2025 period, that figure went up to 44,038, a little increase of 7,808. But given where it is, the facilities, it's not a bad little increase really, and it just shows that more people are using the trains and the rails, which is good. That's what we like. Anyway, that is all the history and everything to show you here at Midgham Station, so I believe it is going to be time to wrap the video up here. So yep, if you've enjoyed today's video from Midgham, then please remember to do all your normal good stuff, like and subscribe, share, comment, and yeah, if you did get the quiz answer right, let me know in the comments and whatnot. If you do ever come to Midgham, let me know what you think of the station. Until next time, I'll talk to everybody very soon. So yep, as I said, from Midgham Station here in Berkshire, choo choo for now. And just give you one final look at the station.